name's Julie. Thanks for joining me today as I talk you through my process of setting up my planner spread tracker for 2024. This video may be up a little bit late, but to be honest, this is the sort of thing you could do at any point in the year, and it's a great way of making sure you use the stickers you have. Last year I had 2 weekly planners. One was a classic vertical, the other was a skinny classic. I also decorated my currently page monthly, my social media planner, and made special pages as well, so I just put those down this side. In this video I'm just going to be doing January and February, and I'm actually going to have a page for each because at times I found it a little bit tricky squeezing the information in these small boxes. One thing to say right from the start is that this is not set in stone. Last year I filled the boxes in pencil just in case I wanted to rub them out and change things around, and this year I'm going to use the Friction erasable pen because obviously as a planner you'll know plans change. It's a bit like in the Pirates of the Caribbean film where he says it's not rules, it's guidelines. This document needs to be totally flexible, particularly for those times when you may pick up a new sticker book and you want to use it straight away. But as I'm setting up my page, I will talk to you about the pros and cons of this approach and some other ways that I've done this in the past. But let's get started. One of the first things I do, and forgive the scribbly writing, is to make sure I know what these special days and fun holidays are throughout the months. I actually have a video coming up all about that. But you won't believe the number of planners who say, oh, I completely forgot that it was sticker day, and really regret that they didn't base their spread around that theme. Fun holidays are also great if you are stuck for an idea for your spread and it's something like pizza day or strawberry day, and you've got lots of those stickers and you can just make a fun spread for that holiday. As I'm from the UK, a lot of these holidays we don't actually have, but I celebrate National Sticker Day as much as any other planner, and if I want to do a hedgehog spread on the US Hedgehog Day, then I don't think anybody's going to have a go at me. There are lots of websites that list the fun holidays. I'll try to remember to link one in the description. And I've only picked a select few of ones that I think catch my interest or I have stickers for that I might want to use. Doesn't mean I'm going to do a spread for all of these holidays, but I've got this as a resource to use. The next thing that I do is think about all the sticker books that I want to use. One of the things that's important to me is to vary whose stickers I use. So I don't do a whole month of Happy Planner spreads. I like to change it up. And what I'm going to do this year is note the books down, and obviously I can add to them if I buy any new ones. But I think this really helps you to be aware of what sticker books you have, and can also be a great help stopping you buying more. So during the first 2 months of the year, I obviously want to use the stick girls. We've got the seasonal stick babes. I've just grabbed a couple of squad girls, but there are several squad girl books and they are seasonal. So I may want to do a couple with the older squad girls and with the newer squad girls, but they have definitely got winter ones in those books. Then we've got the winter themed sticker books. And then the general seasonal sticker books that Happy Planner do. This one is one of my new sticker books, Woodland Seasons Christmas, and although it says Christmas, it's got some snowy scenes and deer, so I definitely want to bring this in as I've not used this book yet. Another one that isn't winter themed, Fall Harvest, has got these deer and mountains. And it's a sticker book I really want to make sure I use, so that's going on my list. For Live Love Posh, we have Chic Winter, and I know that last year I only used a few of these sets, so I don't think I used these very much, and I haven't used much of these, so I haven't used these skiing ones. So there's lots in here, so I want to make sure that gets a look in this winter. And I have a Posh Winter from the year before with some beautiful florals. So this is something I definitely want to bring in. Gorgeous, and they're not getting used. So before I buy more florals, I need to use these. From Amber Plans a Day, I've got Winter Collections Volume 2 and Winter Memories. These are older books, not available anymore, but I've hardly used them. There's plenty more spreads to be made with them. Finally, we have Plannything. I have Houses and Trees Part 2, which has got some winter trees and houses in. Seasonal houses and trees in Amsterdam, which I really want to make sure I use because it's got some really lovely snowy scenes, although some of them are Christmassy, but some of them can just be used for winter spreads. Seasonal Vibes is a sticker book I have used a lot, and it's got these fun pages. I really want to make sure I use these. And this is a more recent release. I think it may still be available on Amber's website, and I am an affiliate and have a code Julie10 you can use for 10% off. All the details are in the description. But this is a great one for winter spreads because it's got winter scenes, houses, snowmen, and some florals, quotes, snowflakes. This is definitely going to get used this winter. On top of all of those, I have some digital stickers, so I'll be trying to work those in too. I'm going to set up my page now, and you can watch while I talk about what I think the pros and cons are of planning out your spreads in advance. One of the good things I found about making a planner spread tracker is that when it comes to making my spread, I know exactly which books I'm using. Before I did this, I would often spend quite a bit of time trying to decide what theme to do, what sticker book to use. I could even end up going through my whole stash of sticker books, which I think must be over 100 now. So I found this to be a big time saver. Even if you take into account the time it takes to make this tracker, overall, knowing which books I'm using saves me time over the year. Of course, there is a much quicker way of doing this. I only started doing it this way last year, but previously I just went through my planner and put post-it notes on the blank pages and scribbled in the sticker book that I wanted to use or the theme for that spread if it was a special holiday. I got that idea from Katie from the Planner channel. She used to do that at the start of the year. And I think I've also seen Desiree, Happy to Plan, do this in her planner each month. The second advantage, and this is a big one for me, it enables me to go through my sticker book stash, find books that I haven't used at all or books that I'd completely forgotten about, discover stickers that I really wanted to use in a spread but didn't get round to. And by doing all this, it means I'm using the stickers I have. That leads me on to another big plus, the fact that doing this stops me wanting to buy more stickers. When I actually see what beautiful stickers I've got and ones that I'm really sad that I haven't yet used, I realise that if I buy new stickers, I won't use my older ones for yet another year, and they're just going to sit untouched on my shelves. When I buy stickers, generally I really love them and really want them, and I know tastes do change. But on the whole, most of the stickers I've got, I really do want to use. I did have an issue with hoarding stickers, but I would say over the last year, I've got a lot better at making sure I'm using my favourites in my planner rather than leaving them in the sticker book. So as an example, I saw a few beautiful winter sticker books. I know Amber Plans a Day had one and Cosmetic Plans. But I looked at what I'd got and I've got enough to do this winter, probably next winter and the winter after. And that stopped me buying any more stickers. I'm not saying I'm never going to buy new stickers because I'm always going to be tempted, particularly if it's something I really love. But this year I really want to cut back, not just to save money, more to save space as my craft room is overflowing with stickers. I suppose a couple of disadvantages of doing this is that when you sit down to do your spread, you might not actually feel like using that particular sticker book. Sometimes I know I have inspiration to use particular stickers and they may not be the ones that I've planned. But that's why I've used the erasable pen. This is a totally flexible tracker and I can change my mind at any point and rub out what I've written. The only other downside I can think of is that through the year you probably will buy more sticker books. And if you've planned a month or two or even the whole year in advance, you won't have left any spaces to use those sticker books. But again, you can just rub out what you've planned and write in that new sticker book. On the whole, this is something I found last year really worked well for me. So I just wanted to share it with you in case it's something you wanted to try. January is all filled in, and actually I'm already finding that I'm not going to be using as many of my seasonal sticker books as I was hoping, because we have National Sticker Day on the 13th, which is the week of the 8th. So I'm going to be doing Sticker Day spreads, so I'm not using any of those books I showed at the beginning of the video. It's also Winnie the Pooh Day on the 18th of January, and I really want to use my Winnie the Pooh books. So that's the second week where I'm not going to be using those seasonal books. I've used the Stick Girls, but not the Squad Girls, so I need to try and fit those in February. I've used Chic Winter, but I haven't planned to use Posh Winter, so that's another one to fit in. I've got 3 Planning sticker books to use in February. And apart from the Stick Girls, I haven't touched any of those Happy Planner sticker books I showed. This perfectly illustrates my point that as soon as you do something like this, you realise how few spreads you're going to be able to do, and you're lucky if you're going to touch your sticker books even once in the year. I think most planners get to this point where they realise they've got far too much stuff, and if I see something I really like, then I will buy it. At the moment, I think I've just got 1 sticker book on my wish list, and that's it. But I feel this is really helping me be intentional with my purchases and also letting me enjoy the stickers that I really wanted and that I've got. So I'm going to have to make some tough decisions about what I do in February. I'll show you what I've come up with. As I used Happy Planner stickers for the most number of spreads in January, I've only planned for a couple in February. I haven't planned to use the Squad Girls. I remember that I did a lovely spread using them back in December, I think. And although I haven't used the newer Squad Girls, I just can't fit everything in. The 2 sticker books I really haven't found a spread for is the Fall Harvest and the Woodland Season sticker book. So whether I'll have to leave those for a whole year or do a spare spread with them, I don't know. I've planned to use both the Live Love Posh sticker books and Amber Plans Her Day books, as well as a few Planning spreads. I'm also planning to use printable stickers more this month, such as for my February sticker hunt page and my currently, as well as a couple of weekly spreads. So I found it really easy to fill up the month. Most of the spreads will be winter themed with some florals, and obviously I'm planning to do Valentine spreads in all my planners. Making these pages really helps me feel on top of things with my planners, and so far I haven't bought any sticker books this year. Even though I've seen a couple I've liked, doing this shows me that they just won't get used. You may be in a position of having more planners than I do, in which case you get to use more stickers. But if you are trying to use your stash in 2024, then I would recommend planning your spreads ahead of time, as it will really help you use what you have. If you're one of those people who forgets the fun holidays, such as the Winnie the Pooh Day and Sticker Day, then I do have a video coming out that will be of interest to you. So do make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss it. Hope you have a great weekend. Happy planning, take care, and see you soon.